It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to Winston-Salem, North Carolina, home to the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. And the Yellow Jackets will kick it away first. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Wake Forest offense will start this game off. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. That they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll stop him at the 46 after a 5-yard pickup. And the Demon Deacons have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Here's a heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. Tripped up for the tackle. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. With the catch, it's Claiborne. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Caught in the backfield, it's Vick. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a 3rd down conversion. Wants to throw again. Oh, they're after him. Catch in the middle, it's Hernandez. He gets it to the 34-yard line, but excellent 3rd down defense, and 4th down's coming up. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets offense will get the ball for the 1st time. We have got a tremendous matchup between these 2 running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have 2 guys, 1 on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's King. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
I personally love aggressive defense. I love it. Bringing the strong safety down, blitzing that sucker in there to get the quarterback. Boom. get that guy on the ground. Nice aggressive play call by the defense.
The Yellow Jackets will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this three. Breaks into the open. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Grabbed in the middle. It's Vic. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. The Demon Deacons with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give to the back. Tackle is made at the 33. It's about a 5-yard pickup, and that'll be enough for a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Vic. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Here comes the offense on second down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Caught behind the line. It's Haynes. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. And the Yellow Jackets in a good spot here with second and short. Gonna run it. It's Haynes. Breaks the tackle. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Looking to pass. It's King. Finds his tight end. He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42. The Yellow Jackets with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Slithers into space. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Rutherford. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. They'll keep it on the ground. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. From the gun, looking for a man. Under fire. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on second and goal from the 5. Looking to fire. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big, a lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. Makes the quick grab. Guys, let's step back for a moment and talk a little Wake Forest. It's not the end of the world. This is not one of those be-all, end-all games that we used to have in a different era, but certainly for the winner, clear shot at a conference title and perhaps a spot in the... And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Well, the one thing we know about this defense is they've got some exotic looks, and they're not afraid to bring pressure from the second level. That time they brought the free safety, and he was able to get home and sack the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Hernandez. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Hernandez. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Demon Deacons, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Oh, he's got some space.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. That's the end of the period, and Georgia Tech has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. They've got a first down here to open the period. To the ground with the back. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Back to throw, it's King. Grab near the sticks, it's Haynes. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. That's caught. It's Patterson. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. The throw to the outside is complete.
And what a job by the defense, seeing the quarterback throw the football, break on the football, no space allowed. As soon as he catches it, defender meet ball carrier and gets him on the ground.
He's got it. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
From the gun, to give, looking for room. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Unloads quickly. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. The Yellow Jackets pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. But the offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, a couple of ACC teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Boston College will need to mount a comeback, but these fans remember when Zay Flowers earned All-America honors. They know this game is not over. They're trailing by 10 to Cal. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. The Demon Deacons are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Wants to throw on third down. Snagged in the middle. It's Vic. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. That's caught. It's Vic. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Demon Deacons can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Hernandez. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his man. It's Mays. Offense on the move. Hey, big play there. Gets it to the 30.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. And that is interception number 3 on the day. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Rutherford. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's King. Fires on the run. Catch inside the 25. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Fielded in the end zone, it's Barnes. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. The Demon Deacons will call on their punt team. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. And now this offense will take the field again. Out of the gun, they give to the back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And the Yellow Jackets can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass, it's King. Pressure coming. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They've built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they needed.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Here's the pressure. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Yellow Jackets will punt it away on 4th down. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. Got the quick completion. Got room at the 35. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the 2nd quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
And the Demon Deacons, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Grabbed behind the line. It's Vick. Inside the 45. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Hand off from the shotgun. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Back to pass on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Mays. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on 3rd. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hernandez. He's brought down the 1, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. The Demon Deacons didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He wants to throw it again. Lets it go to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Wake Forest. Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. They put together an 81-yard drive, and the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 25. And the Yellow Jackets with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. On the run, it's Haynes. Jukes his way for more. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Now they'll run it on the toss. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They've been running it, but now the pass. Makes the grab. It's Rivers. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Bring in the heat. The Yellow Jackets decide to punt it away. Signals for the fair catch, hauls it in just shy of the 30. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. He'll do it himself. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Offense in an empty set. Gonna swing it on second down. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the right. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
On 1st and 10 from the 38. Wants to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Mays. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. And the Demon Deacons come to the line with a new set of downs. That's reeled in. It's Vic. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. From the red zone, looking for a man. Gets it to him on the screen. Now the connection takes it to the 11. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Good, right down the boulevard. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you got to stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Back to pass, it's King. Got his man quickly. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. And the Yellow Jackets in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Going with the counter play here. He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Patterson. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. Just enough time for one final play of the half. They'll go to the ground.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Winston-Salem. What a fine performance we've seen. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at a Legacy Stadium.
The Demon Deacons will kick it off to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. To throw, it's King. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, what a cut! He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Yellow Jackets want to move quickly. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Yellow Jackets are moving quickly down the field. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And the defense gets him on the ground for the 4th time today, by the way. They've pressured him. He's still done an unbelievable job making completions. But you know what? Get him on the ground when he's got the ball. He can't make something happen. Keep hitting him. Keep getting him on the ground.
The Yellow Jackets trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Rutherford. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Rutherford. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a catch, converts on fourth down, is still on his feet. And he makes a completion there, set up and in business at the 20. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. Back to throw, it's King. He's got him in the flat. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. The Yellow Jackets kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. James Madison is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Harrisonburg, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by a field goal over Georgia Southern.
Give to the running back.
Sun Belt, Fun Belt. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Second down, they'll go to the air. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds. He'll be short of the first down. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
You know, that's a throw in the drag route where you just got to have patience. You got to let your wide receiver clear through all the bodies in the middle of the field, and they just couldn't hook up on that one.
And the Demon Deacons will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Dropping back, it's King. He finds a soft spot in the middle. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. And the Yellow Jackets send out the punt unit. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. Complete to start this drive. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Vic. He's out of bounds at the 16-yard line. Backed up at the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Finds the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's caught inside the 25.
A lot of times when you go to the stat sheet after the game, defenses are going to look at explosive plays. Like, we're taught to be top down, stay deep, Don't give up those big plays. Make them earn it all the way down the field. Bad job giving up the big play in the passing game.
The Demon Deacons are on the move. He'll pull it on the read. Gets it. Got some room. Headed to the goal line. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. Makes the grab. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Powers forward. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Demon Deeks. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Let's see what he can do with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Looking to throw, it's King. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got the tight end outside. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. Surging forward on the sneak. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Yellow Jackets will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll go back to work on offense. Quickly to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the 1st? They'll send the back in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Claiborne. They've got him now, and he almost picked up that 1st down on the screen. And the Demon Deacons come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Looking for a gap. It's Claiborne. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Caught in the backfield, it's Mays. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's got his man. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Wake Forest.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback, finding the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
They opt to go for 2 to try to tie it up right now. Wants to go up top. Grabbed behind the line. It's Claiborne. Not quite going to get there, and he couldn't get this game tied up. He'll bring it out. It's Stockton. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll leave it with him. He's in open space downfield. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The inside handoff. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. And the Yellow Jackets come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Looking downfield, it's King. The Yellow Jackets will punt this one away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He gets a block. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Gives it on the option. Makes a man miss. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. They'll give it to him again. He gets it across the 25 to the 24, give him 5 on the carry. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Quick release on the RPO. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Demon Deacons with the 1st and 10. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be 2nd down. They'll go with a direct snap. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And that one is picked off in the end zone.
It's so easy to be up here in the booth and say, you should have put more zip on that. Sometimes you got to use the lob wedge. That time, you probably should have used the driver.
The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Catch in the middle, it's Haynes. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Scanning the field, it's King. Got his man on the right. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. And the Yellow Jackets are in the hurry-up.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the 1st.
From the gun, the running back has it. Got enough for the first down and wants more. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. The Yellow Jackets are moving quickly down the field. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
And the Yellow Jackets have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Pulls it and fires to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Pulls and fired complete. Brought down inside the 15, mark it at the 14-yard line. Now a 4th down decision to be made by this offense. Oh, the attempt is no good. And guys, they miss a chance to stretch the lead. It's still sitting on a 2.
Man, what a missed opportunity for the field goal unit. You got a chance to put this game over the mark where they got to score a touchdown. A field goal's no good late in this football game. Now the tide has turned a little bit. Your defense is going to need to go out there and bail you out.
RPO complete to open the drive. He'll work his way up to the 24-yard line before being shoved out of bounds. Gives it to the back on the draw. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. And the Demon Deacons line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Fires to the tight end. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. He'll do it himself on the draw. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires to the wideout. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from.
And some guys just have a knack of finding the football, and he is one of them. Like, you could just tell when the ball's in the air, he's like, that is mine. His 2nd big game-changing play in this football game.
Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and turning it on! Talk about a timely run. Gets the first down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal. Motion from the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. They'll go to work on 2nd down after doing damage on the ground. Gets the back moving. Dropping back, it's King. Throws for the tight end. Hauls it in. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. The Yellow Jackets getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got him. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. From the gun, running back gets the give. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Trying to keep this drive alive. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of pay dirt. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. On the move. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets!
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they tacked on the extra point. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to fire. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his man. It's Vic. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Motion from the back. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man, it's Vic. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
And no messing around right now if you're on offense. This is the time where execution has got to be at a premium. You need to hit completions, David. They need some big plays.
And you just want to keep pressuring them and keep making them use the clock, give them the underneath stuff. And again, when they drive the football down the field, I just can't give up touchdowns. Field goal at this point is not going to hurt my defense.
He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pulls it in. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Wake. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Defenses at some point are going to have to figure out how to slow this guy down because he already has 3 receiving touchdowns. We're only 4 games into the season. Nobody has an answer for this guy.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Penn State was able to squeak one out in front of those home fans at Beaver Stadium. In fact, I think in the end, the difference may have been that Happy Valley crowd who leaves happy with the win. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. On the option. Now the toss. He'll be forced out of bounds after the nice gain on the run. It's a 1st and 10. Touch pass on the jet sweep. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. He's got it along the sideline. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Yellow Jackets look to keep this drive humming. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And this one will be stopped for no gain. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. With the catch, it's Hernandez. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Every second is meaningful, and they save a few of them with the spike. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Wants to throw on 3rd. Caught over the middle. It's Vick. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Wants to pass, the clock an enemy. Snagged in the middle, it's Mays. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. Well, points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough stops to get the victory.
Yeah, good news, bad news scenario, I guess. Good news is you're going to score. This offense looks like they can be explosive and they can light up the scoreboard. Bad news, though, David, they've got a lot to clean up on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and welcome to college football nowadays, right? This is how it works, a ton of points. Defenses learn as you go, but you got to get better. You got to force some turnovers, create those negative plays. Just can't give up so many points.